The diagnosis of epilepsy is devastating at first, but at the same time, in an odd way, I was relieved because I finally knew what was wrong. I'm aware of what occurs before I have a seizure. They're called auras. The auras will be like a metallic taste in my mouth and a tingling at the back of my spine. At that point, I know something is off, that my body is off balance. It's something that will happen within the next few hours. You are not aware of your environment. You have no control. You could fall to the ground, you can injure yourself, but it's quite scary to those that are around because they see somebody who's falling on the ground and is in these convulsing, and it's just not something that they that anybody would want to be involved in, because the aftermath is quite devastating. I remember driving in my car for maybe 30 seconds, and after that, I just remember waking up in an ambulance with handcuffs. In terms of the stigma, I had a reputation of being a very tough copper on the street. I worked downtown Ottawa, street crime, majority of my career. That's all I ever did. The things that I loved to do, I could not do anymore. And unfortunately, it did affect my relationship with my ex-wife, where we have separated now. I've had 3 seizures that have defined who I am today. And if I were to look back at it and ask myself, would I go through that process again? 100% yes. There's a reason why I was in uniform. There's a reason why I am a police officer. The reason why all of this occurred. What people don't realize is that there's a serious stigma that accompanies that. So if there's somebody that's within that room and has seen you had a seizure, well, maybe they might have some kind of understanding. But that person that is 4 or 5 rooms away hasn't seen it, but has heard it third hand, fourth hand. They make opinions. And it's like the shampoo commercial. You know? They tell 2 friends, they tell 2 more friends. And once it gets to that 100th person, that story gets distorted. And how does it come out? In a much different way than you would like to portray that story to be. More times than not, it's a negative innuendo that accompanies that.